G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Turk. Hopefully you knew that by now. If it's your first time, probably not, but there you go. Getting this video done quickly because I had a few setbacks earlier in the week with a bit of a flood in my studio. So just trying to get all the promised videos, or at least close to it, out for this week. There might be one or two that I don't get to, but I figure once this one's done, it's all easy from there because this is a long one. Also had another setback during the week of one of the videos I did for my guaranteed requests. My video for Asaf Avidan. I owe the artist enough respect to at least get his name right. The video I did of that ended up being blocked in approximately 95% of the countries that I get most of my views from. So if anyone's interested in seeing the video and it's geo-blocked, feel free to head over to my Patreon page where it's up there without it being blocked. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, YouTube, for doing that one. Today we're going to be doing a reaction. I just have to switch pages quickly. We're doing a reaction for NOFX and the live version of their song The Decline. Now, once again, this is a long one. The film clip itself is almost 18 minutes long. So I'm imagining with pauses to discuss the video and my inevitable rambling, we'll probably stretch this one out to about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'll try and keep the rambling in a minimum, but I make no promises. So that being said, if you do like the video, feel free to give it a like, give it a share, and if you like or appreciate what I do here on the channel, please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I try and upload a few videos each week. Generally, I'm aiming for 5 or 6. I've already lost count of how many I've done this week. I think I'm up to about 5, maybe 6. And at least I'll keep you notified for when I do upload a video. If you really want to support the channel, please feel free to head over to my Patreon page where I've got some exclusive videos, which for the most part seems to be that video I just mentioned before. Thanks again, YouTube. Early access to 99% of the videos. This one I'm probably going to upload directly to YouTube straight away, purely because the video I put up the other day no one got to see. Even at the lowest paid tier, you've got a chance for a shout out in each video I upload. On the second tier, you have guaranteed shout out in every video I upload for that month. So per month of subscription, obviously. And for the highest tier, you get once per month you get to request a video, which I guarantee I will do a reaction for. On the off chance that I already am familiar with the song, obviously you'll have the option to pick a different song if you like, but if you really want that one, I'll do an analysis video on it. And also you do get the guaranteed shout outs as well. So yeah, if you feel like supporting the channel just that little bit more, please head over there and do that one. Would mean a lot because I really do need to upgrade a couple more things of my equipment. Yep, I think that's about all the pre-video rambling done. So without any more mucking around, here's NOFX and The Decline.
We make now with this killer sound system. So you see, we're really not that good. We're not that professional.
Would help if my drink bottle wasn't in the way.
What do you mean we're not good? We're in the top 3 punk bands ever, I think.
Are we? Are we at the top?
We're not Bad Religion, but
No, wait, Pirsky said we kick Bad Religion's ass.
no, come on, seriously, everybody, we're in the top 5, I think. Top 5.
No, Pirsky's better, right?
Top 10? Just, you know what? Just shut up for the next 18 minutes, okay? Just shut the fuck up.
Okay, right from the start, either that guitarist in the middle is playing either a baritone guitar, which means it's a lower tuning, not quite at a bass, pretty much halfway between a bass and a regular guitar, or he's just detuned like a mother, because that was definitely not standard tuning. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, I'm just going to pause it quickly. I've actually identified the guitar he's using in the middle. I don't know if it's a baritone. Like, am I saying maybe it is a bass? If it is, it's short scale, because I'm only seeing 4 tuning pegs on that headstock. I'll try to identify it. Well, yeah, because he's got a Telecaster there. It must be a short scale bass. It's definitely a Dan Electro. Just also sounds very tinny, but if it is a short scale, that would explain that. I'll put out here right from the start. I'm not the biggest fan of punk music. There's just something about it doesn't click with me. Once again, not going to say it's bad or it sucks or anything like that. It's just not my thing. But one thing I will give punk is no genre brings energy to live performance more than punk. There's just something about it. I'm pretty sure if I was to go see a punk band play, I'd have a great time. Or maybe not at this age, because I don't have that much energy to begin with. I'd rather sit in the stands and conserve my old man knees. Doing years of pro wrestling doesn't help the knees, trust me. But young and me would have loved it. One of my favourite metal bands, Anthrax, I describe as metal/punk because they're a thrash metal band. In fact, for all the people who say they don't deserve to be in the big 4 of thrash, just remember the whole genre is named after their song, Metal Thrashing Mad. Pretty sure I got that right. I just had a moment of, oh crap, did I just screw the song name up? I'm pretty sure that's right. Be pretty embarrassing if I got that wrong, because as I said, I really dig Anthrax. I'm actually planning on putting together a cover set of Anthrax for hopefully later this year. Wish me luck on that, because I won't even be playing an instrument. I'm planning on actually doing vocals for that one. But they're the punk band of the big four, basically, because energy. My original point. I apologise for already rambling, even though I said I was going to try and keep it to a minimum. Punk bands bring the energy. Especially the well, they were a 90s punk band. I don't know exactly when they started, but pretty sure I first heard about them in the 90s. So bands like NOFX and Offspring, really high energy shows. I will say I have seen Offspring live back in 2008, I believe. And yeah, it was fantastic, even though I'm not a big punk fan. So, there's even a genre you might not be big on, you can normally find some positives to take away from it. I'm just going to pause it there. One thing I certainly did not expect, though, in an 18-minute song, I probably should have, because I know a lot of people would lose interest if they didn't. There's been a lot of the words just gone straight out of my head. Structure changes already in this song. Like, there's been, I think, 5 or 6 different parts already, and we're only 3 minutes in. I'm not used to that with punk music. I'm used to pretty much intro riff, verse riff, chorus riff, repeat, finished, if that. So at least they're keeping it interesting. I'm pretty sure the drummer's cursing their names all the way through this, however, because if he keeps up that pace for 18 minutes, he's liable to pass out.
Don't pull
sure a kill. A kill is what you want. A kill is why we free.
I certainly wasn't expecting that. And on second thought for my earlier thing, I don't think it's a short scale bass. I think it was just the video perspective I was seeing at the time. But it's just running it really trebly. But yeah, I did not expect them to break into that. I actually didn't mind that part of the bass tone when he turned his overdrive off. Oh, I won't hear that again.
I never thought I could. I've seen so many times. They told me to shoot straight. Don't pull the trigger, squeeze. That will ensure a kill. A kill is what you want. A kill is why we free. The Christians love their guns. The church and NRA. Pray for their salvation beyond the lower faith. The storybook's been read and every line they lead. Curriculum's been set and logic is a threat. Read the search that sees.
The drummer gets a rest. It's important. You got to give the drummer a rest every now and then, you know. Otherwise, they start complaining about being overworked. Just kidding. As a bassist, I have a lot of respect for the drummer, and one of the most important things I've ever looked for when joining a band was how quickly I could, you know, lock in with the drummer. But us bassists cop a lot of crap, so we're going to pass it off somewhere. But the real point there was that they're definitely keeping it interesting by changing the pace, changing the structure. It's so far a fairly well written song. I mean, I'm still not a punk fan, but they've definitely put down my opinion. Well, not my opinion, but my preconceived notion that, you know, punk can't be or isn't generally complicated. Because, you know, that's, I think, 8 different riffs they've done so far. So it's kind of venturing into prog territory. Prunk, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to call them prunk from now on. Because it really shouldn't surprise me, because I'm pretty sure the person who suggested this video actually said it was verging on prog. But I'd just never imagined a punk band being proggy.
just be that muddled citizen.
Alright, I'm going to pause it there because I'm pretty sure they were going to be changing response again there. Yeah, I'll be the first one. I kind of kept pushing this video back and back further in the schedule because doing a video on a almost 18-minute live clip for a song I'd never heard before was a bit daunting, because not only do I have to at least attempt to make it interesting for you guys, I gotta keep it interesting for myself. And I don't have that great an attention span at times. That's why I play prog music. I have to change riffs a lot, so I don't have to have a long attention span. But all credit to them, they've done a pretty damn good job. I think I'm starting to work out what it is about punk that makes me shy away from a bit. The vocals. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the vocals, it's just that style kind of grates on me a bit. Even the ones that I'm closest to liking, like Offspring, most of the time, yeah, the vocals just grate on me a bit. You'll get that with all genres. I couldn't count the amount of people who I've spoken to who cannot stand metal because of the vocals. So there's no judgment there from me. But yeah, I think that might be it. That and the very trebly instruments, but it's all part of the genre, I guess. You know, some of my best mates are punk fans, so I'm not going to shit on their taste in music any more than I'd crap all over people who I don't know. No, that's not what I'm all about with music these days. Not saying I wasn't judgmental in the past, but every day is a day to try and be better.
I wish I had a shilling for every senseless killing. I'd buy a government. America's for sale, and you can get a good deal on it.
Not terrible harmonies.
Make a healthy profit, or maybe tear it apart. Start with assumption that 1 million people are smart, smarter than one.
Why not? Yeah, we're chucking everything else of the song into the song. You know someone who owns a trombone, don't you? Reckon we can borrow it for a bit? Hey, why not? That's what I say. That's one of the positives of punk. If you think it's fun, hell, do it. But that being said, I did not expect to be seeing one of them whip out a trombone.
Smarter than one.
I like the drum rhythm there. pause it there. Oh, crap. I screwed that up. That's okay. I'll find where it was. I just noticed there that the drummer had already come up and give him a drink of water. If anyone from my band is listening, we need to hire someone to basically pour drinks down my throat when I'm on stage. It's inconvenient having to get my own drinks. We'll go from there, because I think that's just before the break and when I click the wrong button. Close enough. Yeah, I need that.
Sarah fled, thought process gone. She left her answering machine on. The greeting that's spoken sincere. Messages the ones who ever hear. 10,000 messages a day. A million more transmissions lay. Victims of the laissez-faire. 10,000 voices, 100 guns, a founded messages turn to one bullet, one empty head. Now is serotonin gone? The man who used to speak before the kid routine. Feel a little patronized. Don't feel bad the way I saw your head. And if you get misled, it's not that they don't care, yeah. The televisions put a thought inside your head. Like a buried man alone. You know I like it takes the world to sing. Perfect harmony, a symphonic black stare, yeah. It doesn't make you care. Not designed to make you care. They're betting you won't care.
Good spot to pause. Kirk Hammett would be proud of that solo. Anything with a wah pedal. And no, it's not a dig at Kirk Hammett. It's just a joke. Tell you what, that drummer is a machine. Like, other than a few quick tempo changes, well, yeah, couple of short, not quick, couple of short tempo changes, and a slight break there to get a mouthful of water. Dude's been non-stop. And that last section would have been pretty damn tiring, I imagine. I guess you have to be kind of fit to play punk. Anyway, we're just over 10 minutes in, so I would like to just let it play a bit more, but I don't want to get smacked with the old copyright hammer and have this video being blocked as well. So fortunately I do have to stop every now and then, but that's okay. Just gives me a chance to ramble and take the piss out of guitarists. Good sustain, but you get that with Telecasters.
channeling ways.
Mid-song rest. Yeah, this is the mid-song, rest break. Catch your breath, try and remember what the rest of the lyrics are, and from what I'm gathering, what the remaining 85,000 riffs are. I'll talk more about that at the end, but that's actually, like, the amount of riffs they've put into this song so far, I'm actually impressed.
One more pill to kill the pain. One more pill to kill the pain. One more pill to kill the pain. Living through conformity. One more prayer to keep me safe. One more prayer to keep us warm. One more prayer to keep us safe. It's gotta be a lost a battle, lost a war, lost a thing worth living for, lost a will to win the fight. One more pill to kill the pain. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. We're going to get tough, the tough get jet. We'll pay attention, pay the rent. And that's the kid pay for our sins. A little faith should keep us safe. The human is failing. Essential. Contain us. Astronomically against us. Fight a losing battle. Giving in is so damn comforting. And so we go on with our lives. We know the truth, but we for lies. Lies are simple, simple as bliss. Why go against tradition when we can? Admit defeat, live in decline. Be the victim of our own design. The status quo, built on suspect. Why would anyone stick out their neck? They're November's club, we got ours. I'd like to introduce you to our host. He's got his.
Okay, I'm going to pause it then. How long have we got? Oh, we've still got about 4 punk songs left to go. But that also, equates to about 12 grindcore songs. I'm just impressed they can remember all the changes here. Like, I haven't heard any of them screw up a change, more than maybe the odd bum note here and there, but it's actually impressive to have not even for a moment, lost your concentration and played one of the riffs a little too long or went to change it a little too early. So, yeah, I did not expect this from a punk song. To be honest, I figured it was going to be pretty stock standard punk song with maybe a really long interlude in the middle. But they've kept it going pretty much all the way through, bar a couple of breaks to catch their own breaths. So we got about 2.5 minutes. I'll probably have to stop at least once more. So don't rain down the hate on me, guys. I don't make the rules.
Club, we got ours. I'd like to introduce you to our host. He's got his, and I've got mine. Meet the decline.
Okay, just going to pause it for the last time there. I reckon we can get through the rest without another stop. This ends up... words, they escape me, and the ability to speak properly. This end section pretty much is what I'd like punk to be more. It's really upbeat, but it's also focused, and with a good catchy melody there. And that ascending bass line really is just that little bit extra that makes it pop. And once again, that drummer is a machine. Like I said, this should be the last stop. Sorry I've had to stop it so often, but an 18-minute song, yeah, I could see me getting the copyright hammer if I hadn't. Why not?
Hey, thank you, Jimmy James, for playing with us. Okay, I'm tired. I'm pooped.
Okay. Yeah, I think the singer's last words there sums that up. Keeping up that kind of energy for that long, hell, I'd be exhausted too. I've said it for many years. I reckon there's a lot of musicians whose cardio, at least in short bursts, can rival a lot of pro athletes out there. Not to mention, they have to actually be playing their instrument at the same time, and in the case of the bassist there, sing as well, which takes even more breath out of you. It's short bursts of intense endurance. I know I've gotten off stage after many a gig and just been absolutely wrecked. I remember, I think it was start of last year, the first time I ever did a Korn tribute set. I decided to have a bit of fun with it and was moving around stage like nobody's business. I just remember getting off stage and the bandana I had on was absolutely saturated. And the moment I took the bass off, I was like, I don't think I've ever been this exhausted getting off stage before. Part of which being the amount of moving around I was doing. The other part because, I was 45 at the time. But Phildy from Korn still does it. Well, ex-Korn. I don't know if he's in or out of the band these days. I'm not that huge a Korn fan. I mainly did the band just because of the people I'd be working with. But you see some musicians, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, I'm pretty sure you would literally have to nail his feet to the stage to stop him from running around. All of them even, but Bruce more so than the rest. And they're in their 60s. I gotta get my cardio back up. The thing that impressed me the most about that song was just the amount of changes they had in it was nuts. I said, a lot of prog bands don't have that many changes in their songs. One of my favourite Opeth songs, Black Rose Immortal, goes for 20 minutes and doesn't have that many changes in it. Pretty sure whichever band member was responsible for writing that definitely has ADHD and has channeled it to good use. I'll wrap it up here with some final comments of, as I said at the start of the video, punk's not really my thing. But in any new song I hear these days, I always go, right, what's the positives I can take out of this? Because music's not made bad by focusing on the things you don't like. I think music's made better by looking for the good out of it all and focusing on that. And yeah, the high energy, the song structuring, the machine of a drummer, they're definitely positives I can take out of it. I think next time if I do a NOFX song, I may pick a shorter one, just because my attention span isn't great these days. I mean, I doubt I could remember that many changes as crisply. That being said, I have problems remembering where I put my car keys most days, so who am I to talk? Hell, I got halfway through the intro of one of my reaction videos before I realised I hadn't turned the mic on. What can you do? Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, if you like the video, please like and share. If you're at all entertained, even if you think I'm a rambling idiot at times. And yes, I don't really think I'm a rambling idiot. I do like to ramble, but it's just me taking the piss out of myself. Yeah, even if you think I'm a rambling idiot, please subscribe to hear more of the inanity. Yeah, and if you really want to support the channel, as I said, head over to the Patreon page. You know, you've got exclusives, behind the scenes, early access. I will have a few reactions up there soon, which will be either permanent exclusives or at least very long time exclusives. So that's the only place you'll be able to find them, at least for a couple of months. Until I get bored of having them on there, then I move them over to YouTube. Yeah, and don't forget the shout outs, which are probably scrolling or doing their thing on the bottom of the screen as we speak. Couldn't do it without you guys. Couldn't do it without any of the people who come and watch my videos, but I especially want to give thanks to my Patreon supporters, because they've got me halfway to a decent condenser mic to record these, so I'm not using one of the world's crappiest vocal mics. So yeah, if you guys want to support the channel in any way, as I always say, even if you just clicked on the video and thought, this is crap, not interested, you've still given me something to work towards, so thank you very much. As always, I say, be excellent to each other, and peace out. I'll catch you guys later.